Hi, my name is Brian Mahan, and first of all, I apologise for the casual attire. I'm actually on the road at the moment, but I wanted to shoot this video for you this evening, just to give you a heads up. I'd like to share the three things I found. And just to let you know, I've been a consultant for 25 years, and what I've always done is I've designed and developed systems. And I've designed them for companies as big as Apple and as small as my local plumber. And if you like what I'm sharing with you today, then all you need to do is just get in touch with me afterwards. We'll have a chat and we'll get the ball rolling.
Now, before I talk to you about the three issues that I want to resolve for you, I want to share with you, and I always like to do this with potential clients, is I like to have everything up front so that you can see the benefits of addressing the three issues. And by the way, I'm just going to mention them here. The three issues that I'm going to be addressing for you are your brand awareness, your visibility, and your approachability on three of the most important networks out there today. And I'm going to share that on the next slide with you. The focus of the service that I'm going to be providing you, it is to establish your brand and your brand awareness. It is to increase your visibility in three very important areas. And it is also to increase your approachability. So let's just look at the side benefits you're going to get. And I think this alone should put a smile on your face. Now, just before I go through the numbers below, one thing we need to do is just establish what the lifetime value of one new patient would be for your practice. And I've set that value just for the purposes of today at around 45,000. Now, the way I've come up with that number is simple. I put the value of one patient to you at around $15,000. What I've included there in that 15,000 number is maybe a couple of major procedures over the course of their lifetime, and some minor procedures as well. So I think it's a fairly reasonable number. It may be a bit low for some of you, it may be high for some of you, but in general, I think it's pretty much in the ballpark. And so, because you do such a fantastic job for that one patient, that patient gets you two referrals. Now, if you're not getting two referrals from each patient, then that's also an issue that I'd like to address for you. And there's ways of doing that, and I'd be happy to do that for free as well. So if we take all that in consideration there, then the lifetime value of one new patient for you, we can set at 45,000. And as we sit down and chat later, then we can plug in whatever number works for you. It may be a higher number or it may be a lower number. But in general, for the purposes of today, I think we're pretty much in the ballpark here. So I'm going to use that number as the metric. So what I expect in terms of results is, and I've broken it down into quarters, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and this just covers the first year. In Q1, I'd expect us to get 5 new patients. In Q2, I'd expect us to get 7 new patients. In Q3, that number goes up to 9 new patients. And in Q4, I would be expecting us to get around 12 new patients just by us addressing the three issues that I mentioned earlier. And you can see for yourself the impact that is going to have on your revenues. And I won't walk through them all, but in terms of marketing spend, for the service that I'm going to provide, I will be charging $3,997 a month. And your return on investment is going to be 18 times that in Q1. It's going to be 26 times that in Q2. It's going to be 33 times that in Q3, and it's going to be 45 times that in Q4. And the reason that that's going to be happening is simple. The issues that we're going to resolve, and by building your brand, your visibility, and your approachability, all of the things that we're going to be doing there are going to be maturing and getting stronger every single quarter for you. And that's the beauty of this strategy, is that by the end of year one, your return is going to be approximately 1,480,000 based on everything that we've shared here today. Your cost is going to be 48,000. And your return on investment is 30 times your investment in year one. And in year two and year three, because of the issues that we've resolved, that number is going to jump dramatically for you. And I'm really looking forward to doing this. But I wanted to share the numbers with you so that you get a good, comfortable feeling that I'm not here to waste your time. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the three issues or the three opportunities that we have that are going to generate these types of results for you as a side benefit for your business. When I took a look at your business, I noticed these three areas here we need to do a bit of work on if we're going to be serious about growing your business long term. So, just to start at the top here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building your brand and your brand awareness. The second thing we're going to be doing is building your visibility on all three of these platforms. The third thing we're going to be doing is building your approachability, which is something completely different. And this is where it's become so important now to be reaching out to all of the people in your community that you see as potential patients. And what we need to do there is build the good old know, like, and trust with these people so that whenever they're looking for a service that you provide, you're the person who's going to get the call as opposed to somebody who hasn't reached out to them at all. So, very briefly, what I want to talk to you about first of all is Instagram. And what we're going to do here is we're going to grow your local audience on a daily basis for you. We're going to research content and post that content on a daily basis. And we're going to engage daily with local people. And by us engaging with their content for you, what's going to happen is a certain amount of them are going to follow you back. And what we're going to build up is this audience here that I'm talking about. And to kickstart this off as well, for the first year, what I'm including in the price that I shared with you on the previous page, I'm including 15,000 video commercials a month in that price. Now, the second platform is Facebook. And what we're going to be doing here as well is we're going to be posting on Facebook twice a day for you. We're going to be posting content on your Facebook page because what's happening right now is that a lot of businesses out there have a Facebook page up there, but there is no content, no fresh content or engaging content being posted on a daily basis. And when people come to look at your business, and they do it, guys, they always research who they're going to talk to. If they see a Facebook page that has no content or content that hasn't been updated in a week or two, then that gives them the look of abandonment on your business. And we don't want that for your business. And again, here, I'm going to be running an ad campaign for you of 15,000 ads, video commercials each month. And the same thing then, guys, we're going to use YouTube. Now, YouTube is specifically for brand awareness. Again, I'm going to be running 15,000 video commercials, all included in the price I gave you on the previous page. And what that's going to do on YouTube specifically is it's going to establish a brand with everybody in your community that you want to target who are watching YouTube videos. And between all of these three platforms, if we do this right, then we're going to have no problem generating the results I shared with you on the previous slide. Now, I don't want to take up any more of your time today. I know this was kind of a very fast introduction, but believe it or not, we've just gone through our first strategy session as to how we can solve the key areas of building your brand and your brand awareness, building your visibility and building your approachability. And in the meantime, while we're doing that, we're also going to be building some valuable audiences and valuable assets for your business.
So I'm going to leave it at this, guys. I have about 5 spots left for 5 clients that I'm going to be taking on board. And then after that, I'll be closing down this offer. So if you're interested at all and you see the value in what I presented to you, then just get in touch with me and we'll have a lot of fun growing your business because I'm a decent person to work with and I'll always have your back. That's a promise from me. So I'm going to leave you now and say thank you for the time you spent with me and I look forward to chatting to you soon, I hope.